Welcome to IIPA News This Week, powered by Indian Institute of Public Administration. Like always, we'll be discussing a recent scheme introduced by the government besides institutional activities of IIPA. So let's get started. The Department of School Education and Literacy under the Ministry of Education, Government of India has recently launched Padhna Likhna Abhiyan, a scheme for adult education. With the launch of this scheme, the government aims to eradicate illiteracy by making illiterate adults literate. The principal target of the Abhiyan is to impart functional literacy to 55 lakh adult illiterates in age group of 15 and above under the Basic Literacy Program in a period of 1 year. Accordingly, this scheme extends the educational options to those adults who has lost the opportunity of formal education and transcended the age of receiving education and now feel a need for learning. The educational options include basic education, vocational education for skill development, physical and emotional development, practical arts, applied science or recreation. The Global Education Monitoring Report 2017-18 Accountability in Education Meeting Our Commitments published by UNESCO has provided adult literacy details of different countries compiled by them during the year 2010 to 2016. The adult literacy rate 15 years and above age group in South Asian and neighboring countries were highlighted. Accordingly, countries like Bangladesh have 73% and Bhutan have 57% adult literacy rate, whereas India stands at 69%. The percentage of adult illiterates in India is around 35% of the world's total adult illiterates. A series of programs for promotion of adult literacy were initiated by the government since 1951. As per the statistics, during the time of independence, around 86% of India's population was illiterate. As per the census of 2011, the absolute number of illiterates of the country was 25.76 crore, whereas 2001 census reported 25.95 crore illiterates. Under the Padhna Likhna Abhiyan, massive literacy projects will be launched in the tribal and forest areas, prisons, slums to name a few, with the technology as a facilitator. Quality education will be imparted in the backward areas with the creation of e-material, mobile apps and several other resources. For this purpose, Niti Aayog has underlined 112 aspirational districts. The scheme will focus on achieving 100% literacy or total literacy by 2030. Students will be engaged and encouraged to teach illiterate elderly people of their respective areas. In a recent blog post on Indian Express, the Union Education Minister has also requested the retired government teachers and other employees, homemakers and volunteers to actively participate in building a literate India. He assured that the material for learning and teaching will be made available free of cost in the public domain. The guidelines and instructions will also be provided to the teachers. It is believed that the scheme will be merged with the historic new education policy of 2020, which was recently launched by the government. This was about Padhna Likhna Abhiyan, but did you know that in the last quarter, the central government has also launched a free coaching scheme for SC and OBC students. Under this scheme, the government provides assistance for the entire coaching fee or prescribed coaching fee for a course. The revised scholarship guidelines of Central Sector Scheme of free coaching for SC and OBC students was issued by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. The annual family income of an applicant who wants to avail of free coaching scheme must be less than 8 lakh per annum. Local student will get stipend of Rs 3,000 while outstation students will get stipend of 6,000 along with special allowance of 2,000 rupees for disabled till the duration of the course. Students pursuing exams of Group A and Group B, including PSUs, IIT, JEE, CAT, SAT, GRE, GMAT and TOEFL will also be able to utilize the benefits of the scheme. The free coaching scheme for SC OBC students will be implemented through reputed coaching institutes. Online applications were also invited by the government from students under this scheme. An online interactive session on inner engineering technologies for well-being with Sadhguru founder Isha Foundation was organized by IIPA recently. While addressing the participants, Sadhguru called on the nation to take on cultural leadership in the world which can pave the way for amicable conflict resolution globally. He also spoke about the importance of creating an ambience of blissfulness in those who hold leadership positions so that they may function most effectively with lasting impact. Isha Foundation has been conducting inner engineering program for officers through the Department of Personnel and Training. DOPT Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is also the chairman of IIPA, graced the occasion. Justice M.N. Bhandari of Allahabad High Court, Shri Shekhar Dutt, former governor of Chhattisgarh, Shri Surendranath Tripathi, director of IIPA, Shri Amitabh Ranjan, registrar IIPA, also participated in the session. The event was organized by IIPA faculty Dr. Surbhi Pandey. The Karnataka Regional Branch of IIPA, in collaboration with the Political Science Collective, organized a webinar on implementation of the 74th Constitutional Amendment in Karnataka, based on the performance of audit report of the CAG for 2020. Dr. M.N. Ramesh of the Department of Political Science of Rani Channamma University welcomed the speakers and participants. Shri S. Ramanathan, chairman of the branch, delivered the inaugural address. During the event, the highlights of the CAG report were presented by Mr. Srinivas and Ms. Vachna of Janagraha Center for Citizenship and Democracy. Mrs. Nivedita Raju, Principal Accountant General, Karnataka, spoke on the major findings and recommendation of the CAG report. That's it for this time. We'll be back next time with a new scheme of the government. Thank you for watching.